Today marks 1 month since the massacre that killed 17 at Stone Main High School in Parkland, Florida, and with it comes nationwide student walkouts. And while many Idaho areas may be gun-friendly, some students in Pocatello still took part. KPVI News that works for you reporter Rachel Cox-Rosen spoke to some of the protesters this morning. She joins us live from the newsroom with more. Rachel.
Matt, compared to some cities where hundreds and in some cases thousands of students walked out, the response here in Pocatello wasn't huge, but passion still ran high this morning at Pocatello High School.
Enough is enough!
This was around 10 minutes into the Pocatello High School walkout. Pocatello students joined thousands of others around the country protesting gun violence and the mass shooting at a Florida high school that killed 17 people. Michaela Morgan was the first out the door at 10 a.m. sharp. Slowly but surely, others followed.
I really wanted to make a change not only for the 17 lives that were lost in Florida, but to make a real change about gun laws and show that the children of this generation want a safer, school.
But not all protesters were there to push stricter gun laws.
Spread the truth! Fake news!
I'm not out here standing. Who's going to protect my rights? If I'm not out here, then next thing you know, gun control is in effect and I won't be able to defend myself.
Pokie High School's resource officer also grabbed people's attention. He was outside protecting the protesters and carrying what looked like a semi-automatic weapon. School officials say he started carrying the gun after Parkland.
He's sending a message to kids. I'm here, and I'm here. That's my job, to defend you, and I will do it.
One student says that while everybody who walked out may not agree, they all want the same thing.
There are different opinions standing here today, but we all feel like there needs to be a change. I feel like that it needs to be an emotional change towards people, and people need to see that people are people regardless of political opinions.
And while there were only 30 or 40 students who walked out, Michaela is hopeful. She says her generation is the future and that there's nothing they can't do. Highland High School and Century High School also had smaller scale protests. Each school had a dozen kids walk out. School officials told me that along with the walkout, schools also focused on acts of kindness this week, all in honor of the people who died last month in Parkland. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Rachel Cox-Rosen. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Rachel.